Hello everyone, if anyone's watching yet. Just starting my live video for the week. Happy April everyone. It's a new month. Just feels like all the days are rolling into one at the moment. I'm sure everyone can relate. So if you haven't seen my video before, hello. Just waiting, I'm just clicking my YouTubers. My name's Emma everyone. I'm still quite recent to the Ungex family. Sorry, I look very tired today, just adjusting to daylight savings, even though we got an extra hour in parts of Australia. It feels like the days are going a bit longer, but anyway, more sleep, maybe too much sleep, I don't know. But I have personally been a bit run down, everyone, so I can't stress enough to keep those immune systems boosted. My lovely boss has given me some honey, very good for the immune. So keep lemon drinks up, everyone. Hot water and lemon, garlic, all our good vegetables and minerals and vitamins. Lots of water. Anyway, so that's just a little high healthy intro for everyone, and hope you're doing well as we can be in these testing times at the moment. So if you haven't seen my videos previously, I'm going to talk to you about what Demodex mites are. I'm going to talk to you about what we do at Ungex here and our products that we help treat these problems as well. Any questions or anything you've got, questions that you want to ask about Demodex mites and our products, please feel free to comment on the little bubbles below there. I'll try and answer them the best I can. If it is quite an in-depth question, I will get back to you and our team will get back to you after the video. So again, hello and welcome. And I'm going to start talking about Demodex mites. As I said, I've only been with the company for months now. And before I started, I was like, what? Mites? What's that? I thought it was just like, oh, I've heard of dust mites and stuff like that. But I've never heard of Demodex mites. And the thing is, Demodex mites, we actually all have them, which is pretty crazy. So we all have this type of parasite living in our skin. It's just that when there is a high population density of them, that's when they start to cause problems. The Demodex mites, there's two types that live in the human skin, Demodex brevis and Demodex folliculorum. So this is what they look like. A way to tell if you've got Demodex mites, a simple microscopic test, because they are a microscopic parasite. I'm holding up several things here. So this is what they look like under the microscope. So they're very nasty looking creatures. They can play absolute havoc on us. And what they do, this is how they operate. If you haven't seen my video before, I always show the back of it, but I think that's the front. There's a little cross section of our skin and hair follicles. So what they do, they actually come out to the surface of our skin at night and they breed and do their horrible, nasty business, including eating out all of our good nutrients and oils. And they come out to the top of the skin and lay their eggs deep down in our hair follicles and sebaceous glands. So they, again, as I said, they come out at night. They don't like UV light. So during the day they hide out in our skin. A good way to determine if you've got these mites, if you have, I know a lot of people are like, but how do I know? If you have ongoing skin symptoms, for example, you've had rosacea, blepharitis, ongoing acne as well. It's the the signs that you do have these mites is that you've gone to the doctors, you've gone to skin specialists, and they, of course, they're professionals, so they will treat you with antibiotics, topical creams. Um, the problem with these mites is that they're extremely hard to kill. A lot of these products will alleviate interim symptoms, like of course, a lot of people I talk to, they're like, yeah, I've got prescribed medicines or creams, and it has helped the itching, scratching, crawling sensations. Um, but the thing is with these mites, they actually grow a tolerance to these prescriptions or drugs or ointments, and they actually build up an immunity towards them because they're so crazy hardy. And it almost becomes quite a waste of money because they build up a resilience to these products essentially. So I am a little bit disappointed because if you're watching, you've had these problems and you've gone and seen heaps of specialists and doctors, and they just you spent heaps of money as well. Hello, I can see you on YouTube there. Please keep watching and I'll tell you all about our products. So yeah, you're not going crazy. It's a real thing. It's a real problem. Especially if you're prone to Demodex. Also like to feed off people. If you have a low immune system, you may be more susceptible to Demodex mites as well because your immunity is down, your defenses are down, and the Demodex might see that as a bit of a green light. So again, an indication that you do have Demodex mites and there is a high population of them is if you have inflamed skin, continuous, like ongoing acne, blepharitis, dermatitis. Hair loss is a big one too. You can see this poor lady behind us has been suffering some hair loss as well. They're an absolute. The more and more I hear stories of everyone, the more and more I'm just, I feel for you guys to go through. Some people have gone through years of having these problems with no end result. So I'm here to tell you that, um, as I said, I haven't been with the company long, but I'm a care consultant. We are care consultants, and when you buy our product, which I'll get more into, we're directly in contact. So we're here to learn about where your skin's at because we know how the mites are working. Everyone's skin's different. Please, if you haven't already, please jump on ungexau.com. There is a quiz there. It will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Just a questionnaire to gauge like your environment. Your stress levels are a big one too, guys. Stress can impact your whole body and also play havoc with our immune system as well. So please do the quiz, and that way it will gauge to us and also give you an indication of what the mites are doing there, and if you have a high infestation of them as well. So again, how do I know? Simple microscopic test. A lot of people, you can ask for these at your dermatologist, your doctors. Okay, sure, not a problem. I'm just reiterating again for the people that haven't watched the videos there. So what our products do is our products are eliminating mites whilst being gentle on our skin. Our products are all naturally of the highest quality essential oil ingredients as well. They can be used all over our body, all different skin types, and it is a 4-step protocol. Look, honestly, guys, a lot of people ask, well, is this going to get rid of the mites for me? As I said, everyone's skin is different. The treatment time we say to eradicate Demodex mites is 3 to 4 months, which will kill off the generations of them from adults to babies to the eggs. So when you start our treatment, you will be in direct contact with us. When you initially start, you might, what we call is called die-off symptoms. So that just means that in the first 1 to 2 months, everyone's skin's different. So you might actually start reacting differently as well, or reacting quicker to the product. So I know I was speaking to one of our customers that started, and they were already feeling different sensations within the first week. You might feel a bit weirder. It just means that our products are doing their jobs, essentially, and they're starting to kill off the mites. So sometimes things are going to get a little bit worse before they get better. So I'm going to jump into our products, guys. There is four products in our treatment system. So there is a cleanser, a hair tonic, especially for people with all the hair loss and problems there in your scalp, and then there are 2 sprays. The sprays are absolutely essential to the treatment. I'll get back to you, to the lovely person on YouTube, after I finish the video, because sorry, just for other people watching, I just got to ask, can you use witch hazel? Look, we do suggest, when using our products, a lot of other cleansers, shampoos, conditioners, moisturizers. Yes, you can still use them, but the thing is, you're essentially just giving the mites extra food, essentially. So in use of our product, we suggest that all our products to be used at night as well. You can, of course, still use your makeup, as you know, your daily makeup and stuff like that. The sprays are used as a barrier for your makeup, so it's still going to be killing those mites as well. But I will get into the protocol system, because that's what we're about. So the first product in our treatment system is the Demodex Defense Cleanser. I know for myself, I have had a habit in the past of over cleansing my skin. I have quite a combination skin as well. What you really shouldn't over cleanse this, like cleanse the skin all the time, because it will over cleanse it and dry our skin out. So this is our cleanser here. This is all what our products look like that. The cleanser also acts as our shampoo and conditioner. So especially with the hair loss, scalp problems there, to be used in the shower, head to toe, all over the body. And you just put a couple of pumps. It's just a little pump like that, simple pump into the hand. And guys, also just use the cleanser on your face and on your body where you see those apparent, like you actually see the dirt and the oil and the bacteria. Again, because we don't want to over cleanse the skin, because it will dry out our skin. And that's the basis of our products. We want to kill the mites and still being gentle to our skin. So as I said, just a couple of pumps, again, where you see those, in your T-zone areas there as well. Give yourself, massage it in a circular motion, and you do it with hot water and finish warm water and finish with cold. So the same as your hair, head to toe, and that's step 1. As I said, don't over cleanse, guys. I can't stress that enough. If you do have really dry skin, we suggest using coconut oil, because there's properties in coconut oil that the mites don't like. So that means we're still keeping the skin hydrated and nourished. Sorry, bear with me today. I'm actually quite run down, so I could be a little all over the shop, so I do apologize for that. I've got to keep my immune system up. As I said, coconut oil is going to moisturize the skin, but the mites don't like it. There's properties in coconut oil that they just go, yeah. So that is a very good tip, guys, to use coconut oil to keep your skin nourished and nice and healthy. Anyway, so we've got the cleanser. Look, I understand people have been using so many treatments over time. Also, we have a really good site. The Demodex Mite support group is there. If you want to share anything, just to talk to other people that are having similar problems as well. Not a problem. Yes, I have. Charcoal's very good for the whole immune system as well. So anything to keep those things boosted too. Thank you for watching. That's really cute. You should jump on our Facebook group, the Demodex support group. It's a good little group there, as I said. And look, I understand. People that have had these problems for years, you're trying anything to help alleviate your symptoms. The problem with things like tea tree oil, other like sulfur based products, they're great, absolutely great. Look, as we say, whatever's been working for you, great if you can get those symptoms down. The only problem is that tea tree oil, sulfur based products, anything, those sort of like quite harsh based chemicals can actually damage the skin after overuse of a long time. So I know tea tree oil's a big one, great, or dilute it at least. But the only problem is it's, your skin's already being absolutely eradicated by these mites. Like, there's nothing left. So our products are made to rebuild the skin and kill them as well. So, yes, of course, use your tea tree oil, but after a while, you're going to keep using that. Your skin's going to be cactus, and it's already is. So, yeah. Sorry, just going back to that. The second one in our protocol system is our really nice Demodex hair tonic. That's it there. So this is a spray. It's really nice. That's it there. So this is especially for people who are, suffering from your hair loss, anything to do with the scalp. This is definitely promoting regrowth of really regenerating those hair cells as well. So use this in conjunction after your cleanser and head to toe, doing your shampooing and conditioning. So when you get out of the shower, you've done your cleansing, then we towel dry the hair. Towel dry the hair, make sure it's still wet, damp essentially. Then we spray this guy, and it smells like peppermint, which is really nice. So you spray it directly in where you see all those feel those problem areas too. So just make sure you're getting it obviously into the roots of your scalp there, and just give it a generous spray over your head there. Then just make sure you massage it in for at least 12 to 15 minutes. Just, obviously make sure you're getting deep into those roots of your hair and where you feel the sensations. Then we say, if you've got the hair problems, we leave that on. So that's, we leave that on. Again, we do all of this at night because that's when we're going to start killing off the generations of mites. Then we leave that on overnight. Our products stay active for 12 hours throughout the night. So when we're sleeping, it's doing its job. It's working, guys. Then next up is our sprays. So our sprays are the most important part of our protocol system. So we have the SDT spray, which is the Skin Demodex spray there. So this is especially for people who have quite sensitive skin as well. If you want, you can definitely start off if you do have, especially people with blepharitis, which is an irritation of the eyes. That's a really horrible one. I can only imagine. This is a milder spray, so you can even start off when you're, if you just want to try the products, which a lot of people do, just to see how your skin reacts. If you go on our website, ungexau.com, We've got a basic kit there. Our products also come individually as well. Just they will get you to the 4 to 6 week mark. So it isn't the entire treatment time that we suggest, but it is good if you just want to see how our product works. To go, oh, what are you guys on about? Does it bloody work? Yes, it does. So again, the SDT is for those people with sensitive skin and those sensitive areas, especially rosacea. That's a big one too. I know a lot of people I've been talking to that's on those parts of your face which are quite sensitive. So that's the SDT. That's number 3. And then we've got the PDT. So I call this the daddy of the sprays. The Demodex spray is it's the strongest of our sprays. It is I call it the daddy spray because what it does, guys, this is for our environment. It's for the cross transfer of Demodex mites. So when I started, I'm still learning so much about, I feel like I'm becoming more and more like trying to understand the mind of these Demodex mites and how they work. They actually don't jump like fleas. They are contagious, but the thing is, the way they become contagious is they actually move, because they're in our oil glands. They actually transfer from our skin to a person, our skin to the pillow, and then our pillow back to us. So, guys, this is stopping that cross contamination of the mites, essentially. So, when you have come out of the shower, you've done your cleansing, you've done your hairspray, your tonic hairspray, and then I had someone, especially if you got a very high infestation of Demodex mites, this is the big one that we suggest. You will most likely go through these sprays very quickly, because we do say it's for your environment. It can be used out. I constantly go, wow, this is awesome, because not only can you use it on your skin, you can use it on fabrics, on sheets, on your pillows. We highly recommend not reusing pillows or anything like that. Keep everything clean. Keep washing them. I know a lot of people I talk to. One lady, she washes the sheets like every day, which I totally understand. It's good to keep, the cleanliness up. Then integrating the spray after your sheets are clean. Try and get as much sun on your sheets as well when you're drying them, because that's going to help stop the mites from cross transferring as well, because they don't like, as I said, guys, they don't like the UV light. Most importantly, I had someone ask, can you use our products throughout the day? Look, you can. It's just that it is more beneficial using them at night, because that's when they're coming out. That's when they're coming out, doing their dirty business, eating our good stuff on our skin and laying those eggs. So I can't stress the PDT enough. That is for, the cross transfer there. And also, just a FYI, guys, our products have been tested. As I said before, it has been tested for antiviral properties. So, this crazy time in the world at the moment, everything's getting low. Hand sanitizers are probably all kaput now. You can actually use our products as another antiviral property as well. So when after we're washing our hands and all that stuff, just get your soap, your sanitizer, and do that. You can even use this stuff on your phone, which is awesome. Any surfaces. So just to give you that extra boost, guys, just keeping everything at bay, including the mites. If you've got a face mask, you can even just put like a couple of sprays on your face. This is also just another little tip for people that are using makeup. I use makeup. Tried to put a bit more on today so I feel all right. But when you just pop a few squirts on your face, it actually smells like ironing. So before you apply your makeup, spray this on your face. Then you can feel it. You can feel that it acts as a barrier. And then you can apply your makeup as per normal. Also use that, put that on before you're going to put your mask on, guys. So it acts as that extra shield, essentially. So yeah, I can't stress the PDT. That's our strongest solution as well. I was talking to someone they just started the treatment with us, and I'll get back to everyone in the personal chats there after the video. So because I like doing one-on-one replies. What am I talking about? Prodemotics. Yeah, so it acts as the antiviral properties. Yeah, I had a lady that had hair problems. Sorry, she had scalp issues. If you've got a high infestation, especially on your head, I would suggest in the protocol system, after you've done your cleansing in the shower, your head to toe, get out, towel dry your hair, spray on the Demodex hair tonic. Look, I know when I was little, my name was like, never go to bed with your hair wet. A lot of people even put a shower cap on, and that even condenses your hair, so it's getting more into your scalp as well while you're asleep. Before that, I'd even so you've done your hair tonic spray, you've massaged that in, and just give an overall whack, guys, a PDT, just to give it that extra boost. That's when you spray your whole body at nighttime as well. And then you go to bed. I had someone ask if they can leave a light on. Look, it's not gonna make the products work. If what we want is them, because they come out at night, that's why we're using the products at night. So if we're leaving a light on, they're still gonna hide away. So the more mites that we kill off, the more we're going to decrease your treatment time as well. As I said, everyone's skin's different, guys. We're here as a care consultant, so we know once you start with the product, as I said, you'll experience die-off symptoms, which is part of the process. It just means that our products are doing its job and they're killing the mites. I know I always like hearing stories from other people. I had a lady that was about 2 months into the treatment, and she said she had demodex infestations for 6+ years. And look, I understand everyone, you've been having it for so long and you feel like you're at an absolute, like you feel like you'll probably die with this. That's what she said. And she's been doing the treatment for about 2 months in now. And I asked her on a scale of 1 to 10, like, what was it initially like? And she said, oh, it was a 9, 10, easy plus. But now 2 months in, she said, I can safely say that I'm at a 3. She said, I know they're not gone, but they're manageable. So I think for myself to know that I've gone from an extreme infestation to the fact that I can sleep at night, I don't feel like an absolute, hermit. I don't, I know it affects your whole mental health as well as your physical being. I can understand why you would feel crippled by these problems, guys. So, we're here to help, to make you understand that you're not alone. As I said, please follow our Facebook group. You type in Ungex, we're there. And if you go to Demodex Mite Support Group as well, please subscribe to our Instagram too. We've always got good little videos there as well. When you do order the products with us, you will get it's a really nice little user guide as well. But of course, you know, I know for myself, sometimes it just takes someone to talk through it with me, because there is it's just a few, some little things there that you sort of go, oh, I don't know, especially starting out. If you do know that you've got sensitive skin, we start out, we dilute the solution for you just to see. And then we're here to tell you, okay, you're progressing well. Maybe we can increase something here. Maybe we should use more of the cleanser. So, again, guys, I can't urge you enough to please do jump online, ungexau.com, do our test. That will give us an indication and you an indication that it is most likely Demodex mites. As I said, a lot of the doctors, you spend so much money on the creams and antibiotics. And antibiotics, the thing with antibiotics, they're already quite harsh on the immune system, because it is a big dose of drugs onto the immune system, which I get. It's getting rid of the problems, but it's also making you a lot more vulnerable to more infestations of demotics and more symptoms occurring as well. I know ivermectin is a popular one too. I had a lady that was using that. Started out great, but she actually started getting side effects from ivermectin, which was then causing blepharitis as well. So, as I said, guys, um, the mites build up a resistance to these things, and they come back, and that just means that they're apparent in your immune system, and they're living inside of they're causing all these horrible problems. I also think, you know, I think it's a really good time to, we've got this time in isolation mode. I know it's a crazy time. A lady I was talking to said, oh, why would I, she did the test, she went online, and we give you a call after you do the test just to have a chat. It's totally obligation free. Just if you want to talk to someone about it, we're here, guys. So, anyway, this lady said, "Oh, why would I? I have way bigger things to worry about. Like, with the state of the world at the moment, I totally get it. But I think also you kind of have to look at some positives out of a crazy situation at the moment. 3 to 4 months. If we have to be in like this time frame where we don't know what it's going to be, I'd say, hey, best time to get rid of these mites. Best time to kill them. Even might like the treatment time may shorten as well. So you know, I think we've just got to look at the positives out of our global situation at the moment. I do stress, look, we're still here at work, until we get told otherwise from the Australian government. We're still shipping our products out, guys, so get them in before we get shut down. Um, as I said, the PDT is a really important spray at the moment. We can't actually, our high frequency instrument, just to let you know, we can't get that out at the moment. So I just thought as an FYI. But of course, we can give you some more sprays or products to replace that for you. So if you go on to ungexau.com, you will see, if you click on products, look, I know, I completely understand, it's a cost. It is a cost. But I think, jump on our testimonials. Like, we're not bogus, guys. I had someone ask if we were bogus. I'm like, we're not. It's a product that works, and there's proof that it works, as well. And we talk to real people every day. Like, it constantly just, like, because I'm such like, I take on people's energy, and I really want to help people too, and I know that it works. It just takes that time, guys. Like anything, you go to, Of course, we want something to happen overnight, but unfortunately, it doesn't. That's reality. But this is a method, this is a protocol. You've got to stick to it and you get the results that you want. Just to let you know, I spoke with a man that came in. We do in office tests, microscopic tests here as well, and he'd been suffering from scalp problems from mites since he was about 15, and he's only about a month into the treatment. And I spoke to him, and he's just he's absolutely overwhelmed, like that he's had this problem for so long, and he didn't think that he thought he'd just have it forever, and he was really ashamed of it, which I get. Like, you don't he'd go out and think, oh my god, I'm scratching, I feel like I'm making people scratch. And it's just, it's changed his whole, like, he's a completely different person for it. And that's really heartwarming for me, because if I found a solution to something that I had ongoing for a long time, it'd just, yeah. So there is hope, guys. I think a lot of people think that, like, oh, well, what's another spray going to do? Or what's another, spending money on something that I'm just going to, but it works. Also, we do an after follow-up care as well. So when you finish the 3 to 4 month mark, we will always check in with you. Just, sometimes you might need some more sprays, anything like that. We're always here. But I did check in with a man that he'd finished up treatment with us, and we hadn't heard from him in November. And I thought I'd check in just to see how his skin is traveling. And he said, oh, I've actually got no problems anymore. So again, guys, it's just that time. You've got to use it nightly, otherwise it's not going to work. I also had a lady that she's had our products for a long time, and because we always check in and see how you're going with it. And I asked her, oh, so are you using it nightly? And she was like, no, I haven't. I use it like once a month. If you're using it once a month, there's just no point in it. We're here to help. We know that it works. We know that the product works. You've got to dedicate yourself to it every night, because every night we're killing more and more of the populations. It will get to a stage where you mightn't feel like nothing's happening anymore. It's just simply that there aren't enough mites on the surface of the skin to kill off. So that means we've gone to the next generation of them. We may be at the stage where we're down to the eggs and they haven't hatched yet, so we're killing those off. So it's a process. It does take time. Again, please jump on our website. There's all our products there. As I said, good ones to start off with at the moment, considering the state of the world. We suggest buying a bundle on any of those bundles there, because that's essentially giving you 2 of each product, and it's going to take you to that treatment time. I would say also it is more cost effective, because individually our products are a bit more expensive when you buy them individually. So it's a really good way to the bundles get you double of the product, because the sprays are very important for the cross transfer of the Demodex mites. So that way, if we do go into lockdown, you've got those backup sprays there. But as I said, guys, another really important thing is just to keep our immune up, our immune system, our stress levels down. I know it's easier said than done, but our body's it's a whole machine. So we want to keep everything working together in synergy, and keeping ourselves healthy and well oiled like a machine. I think think Instagram just died out. But anyway, we are here to help, guys. Any questions or anything, please feel free. You can message us directly on ungexau.com. There's a little live chat feature there. I'll also message the people that wrote some stuff on YouTube there. So thank you for watching again. I hope I explained everything correctly. I know that sometimes my brain gets a bit excited about mites and I go into a few different mite tangents. But again, please do the quiz at ungex.au.com. It's like a 10-minute quiz, and that way we can be in touch with you guys and and help you out. So it works. Please, I can't stress anything else, but please take care of yourselves and each other. Stay on those community-based support groups there. Our Ungex Facebook page, as I said, Instagram, and we've got a Demodex support group as well. So take care. I might try and touch base again with everyone this week. I know. Look at you might blah 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 blah. My videos might be a little bit repetitive, but I'm just trying to, people that are watching have seen me do it all before, so I'll try and mix it up a bit next time. But anyway, stay safe and healthy, everyone. Bye from Ungex.